So show me the rest of the house. It is so wonderful. Gift excelled in school. With a small grant from CAMFED, she set up a stall selling shoes in the local market. She quickly doubled her money and has gone from strength to strength. Today, Gift employs a friend to run the stall full-time.
I have 3 main bedrooms.
3 main bedrooms. So how many people live here with you?
Yeah, we are 4.
4? What, 2 brothers and your sister?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. So you provide shelter for the whole family?
I do. I provide shelter, food, groceries, everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
And you must be so proud of yourself.
I am.
Gift had a clear idea of what she wanted and how she would get there. It helped her look beyond her family's short-term needs to break their cycle of poverty. But I'm concerned that some girls, like Christine, don't seem to have that vision. I wanted to tell them my story and how I set long-term goals that changed my life. I did not have any money. I have 7 brothers and sisters, and we worked the farm every day. But my mother taught us about the difference between, say the words, short-term and long-term. And my mother said, you must always have long-term dreams. These are things that you need to work toward in the future to make yourself very, very happy in life. If they believe a different future is possible, they might be more likely to stay in school. But I do worry about Christine. In class, she seems uninterested. CAMFED can't support everyone. They select only the poorest girls without considering how motivated they are. I wonder if this approach risks wasting money on girls who are more likely to drop out. Dreams come true. It's time to talk to Anne. I met this young lady named Christine, and I was struck by her seemingly lack of interest in the program, or something was distracting her. From a purely business point of view, someone might say, shouldn't you select someone who is already motivated, who there seems to be a predictable payoff in the future?
Christine really hasn't had the chance yet to grow through the problems that she faces at home, and she has been selected like all the other girls on the program on the basis of need. And I have every confidence that she will grow and change over the years.
In looking over your books and all the information about CAMFED, there are 2 things I want to say to you. You run a tight ship. There's no waste in how you use your money. You don't have a lot of staff, you use a lot of volunteers, all of that is great. But when I was teaching a class with this group of young women, I was a little bit concerned that they were very much focused on short-term goals. So my challenge to you is to broaden their point of view, to enable them to dream further in the future and perhaps even bigger.
I think it's crucially important for change, because unless people do aspire, unless people do imagine beyond their circumstances and see a way through and a way forward, then we won't have the social change that CAMFED seeks. So it's a great challenge and we accept it. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to my return in 6 months' time to see how CAMFED has responded to my challenge to further inspire their children here at Basic School, especially Christine. I'm Alvin Hall. I'm on a journey around the world, bringing my financial and business expertise to social entrepreneurs. Here in Zambia, I've been looking at the work of CAMFED, the Campaign for Female Education. It's 6 months later and I'm back in Mpika, and my first stop is Christine, the young girl who is struggling to stay in school. I want to see how she's doing now. Christine is supported through school by CAMFED, but when I last saw her, she was torn between her education and the need to look after her family while her mother is away farming. The first thing I notice is a shiny new bike. I noticed you have a new bicycle over there. When did you get that and how?
The
bicycle was given to my mother by CAMFED. Now she's able to ride to the farm, which is 18 kilometers away. Before the bicycle, she had to walk, and so she'd be away a lot. But now she goes and comes back on the same day, so I'm really thankful.
CAMFED doesn't often provide bicycles, but the local committees do look at each individual girl's case and decide how best they can help. For Christine, the bicycle, combined with extra tuition and support, seems to be working. I'll see how she's getting on in class later. First, I want to catch up with CAMFED's founder, Ann Cotton.
Yes, when I last saw you, I gave you a challenge, and that challenge was to expand the imagination of those young girls that I taught in class.
What it did was really reinforce the importance that they grow in their understanding of the wider world and that therefore can raise their aspirations. And so we have been producing a book and that has role models from communities like this who really made it. Every school in Zambia will in fact receive this book along with pupils' notes and teachers' notes.
So you're really showing them possibilities and showing them other role models.
Yes, of course there are many girls who were once here in this school who've gone on to high school and now some have gone on to university. They are, gradually going into professions. So of course when they come back they are so inspiring. They can say, you know where I come from. I come from your village and look what I'm doing. And that's what makes girls in a school like this believe and really believe.
And there are more and more role models in the making. Those that get the grades often come to schools like this one, Luitikila Boarding School.
This is sweet. Are all of these CAMFED girls? How many of CAMFED girls are here? 60? That's amazing.
If they continue to do well, CAMFED will sponsor these girls right through secondary education and for some on to university. Boarding schools like this provide the girls with food and accommodation, helping them to step away from the pressures of home so they can concentrate on their education and pursue their ambitions.
Bravo.
I want to be an accountant.
I want to be an architect. I want to do mining engineering.
An economist.
I want to be a pharmacist.
I want to be a doctor.
It's great these girls are focusing on their future careers, but they still face tough times ahead. It's hard even for female graduates to find jobs in Zambia. To address this, CAMFED set up CAMA, a self-supporting network of ex-CAMFED girls like Gift Namachimba. Today, it has 14,000 members across Africa, and Gift is Zambia's national chairperson. CAMA members receive training in business skills and social outreach. They're starting businesses, community support groups, and projects like this one, a preschool in Mpika. Gift mentors the 7 CAMA members who started the school. CAMFED's graduates aren't just starting careers, they're improving local economies and giving back to their own communities, helping to break the cycle of poverty for more and more poor children. In fact, across Africa, CAMA has galvanized communities to support the education of more than 118,000 children themselves.
What else?
Now, I understand why CAMFED says everything changes when you educate a girl. But what about Christine? Is she doing better in school?
Last term, I used to get 20 points in English. Now, I'm getting 41 points in English and 51 points in history.
You've changed so much. You seem much happier than before. Why?
I've noticed I've improved in everything. I used to lag behind, but now I'm at the top of the class.
It's great to see that Christine is participating more, raising her hands. The last time I saw her, she was very sad, introspective, and seems a bit removed from the class. But today, things are different. It seems as if she's really on track to accomplish the goals that CAMFED sets for all its girls. Next time, I'm in Tanzania, following the money I lent to two businesswomen. Tell her she's a supermodel. To find out if you can borrow your way out of poverty.